Bitcoin, and Bitcoin again against Tether USD. This is the hourly chart. This is the crypto sniper Francis Hunt, and we're looking at the live charts. Moved into Tether late this morning and was concerned a little bit about the probabilities for this biasing to downside scenarios. Posted this earlier at 10:51:23. That was 11 o'clock 19th. That's today on our Basecamp, our premium membership area. Concerns for where I felt Bitcoin was going. In other words, since this deep pump up, which was really strong, things have changed in terms of its nature. So if we have a look at the live chart, what you can see is big strength there, falling wedge, and then popping up. In fact, even the Snagit does it better. Let's just be showing you the chart I prepared. This was our great and fortunate buy at the 2950s over here, and that was a lovely pump that ran us all the way up to that funnel. We got out, fortunately, there, expecting a bit of a toe over and a bit of resistance, and we went into a falling wedge. It returned to a target level on our inverted HVF from the right shoulder of the head and shoulders. That's all to the left here. And that was a perfect time to be getting back in on a marginally lower low as it started to show strength. We've been net long since. We expected it to run this level. The big next level where we expected pain and suffrage and a bit of hard work was to be the red funnel here. It didn't even make it in. It literally made it just to the 4120 marks and then sold off real hard. Where did it support? Supported on the funnel that was previously resistance, now turning support. And it rallied, but it didn't rally far, couldn't make a new high. We were getting those selling wicks around these levels, and it just started to become an issue that this would probably have a sell-off and revisit down to the funnel after grinding along this grind line along the bottom of the wedge for a little longer. Maybe a little bit of support here when it first visits back down here before maybe making a lower low. We can be wrong, but what is happening right now does appear to be that sell-off that we warned. It's let go of that lower grind line now. It has failed to make a higher high as part of this leg, and there does seem to be an air of weakness here. Should we get back down to here, you might get a bit of a reaction. You get a toe through and a little bit of hammering and maybe a bear flag, and then possibility for lower down. It could also just form another falling wedge and only make a marginally lower low, and then it could have a pump into the funnel area again before coming off again. So time will tell. There's a number of scenarios that could play out, but we have been anticipating this potential break, and we decided to play it safe. I don't think this is like a collapse of the nature of that which we've had out of the inverted HVF, but I'm just not wanting to be a holder too deep in the Bitcoin when it's on a possible sell-off of a grind line. These can get impulsive. There's scope for a return move rally here before smashing it as well, so it could be news driven, but the technicals always show you that before. So this zone is a heavy range that is going to lean on this chart for a while in my view. The bullish scenario, which would prove that to be inaccurate, would be a major pump. So if we get a falling wedge here, we make a marginally lower low, and then we get a real strong breakout from slightly higher up, but like what we had here, a breakout of a falling wedge, but instead of, you know, a leg like that with a pullback and then a geometric leg of similar, we get a real impulsive smash, and it runs the whole way through this funnel and then dips back. That could be a very bullish scenario, and that would have me back bullish, especially if we go through the 4377 level and then sit in the funnel and dip down as support instead of as resistance, in other words coming down from the top. Until then, this is going to lean heavy for me, and after this rejection here at the 4120s, it was just a matter of time before we slid out of this grind buying in this wedge. So scope for more downside, also a return move potential just before it maybe has a capitulation. So that's my take on Bitcoin, biasing generally to it being a bit soft and with potential for a little bit of impulsive selling off, maybe after return move or maybe even from here. Possible sticking points where it may have a short rally on the funnel level where it previously resisted. That's your uptake and your update on Bitcoin. Francis is the name, the crypto sniper is the game. Come to contact us on the marketsniper.com. You can find out more about our methodology and becoming a sniper of the cryptos. So look forward to talking to you then, and play safe. This is not advice, and it is purely for your entertainment purposes. Take control of your own decisions, etc., etc. Have a great evening, and enjoyed talking to you. Bye for now.